Hello?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Agent 219-76321, and I'm calling you from the Senseless Bureau. Would you mind if I asked you a couple questions just for your country? It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, ma'am. Is Lance Armstrong now the Milli Vanilli of competitive cycling?
I guess so.
If you motorboat a short girl, is that called jet skiing?
No.
Of all the utensils to eat rice with, how did Two Sticks win?
I don't know.
Don't you laugh when you meet a vegetarian and you know that your food crapped on their food?
Come on.
No, I've never thought about it that way.
Is it true that you don't know real fear until one of your posters falls down in the middle of the night?
Just finished.
Yes.
If milk is supposed to be kept cold, then how do boobs work? Does the small of your back hurt because of the large of your front?
No.
What do you think is more depressing, shopping at pep stores or just having no clothes?
Oh, my goodness. Having no clothes.
Should there be birth control for men, since it makes more sense to unload a gun than shoot at a bulletproof vest?
Wow. How much longer is this going to take?
I've only got one more question, ma'am.
Okay.
When a porn actress is rude at a restaurant, is there anything the waiter can put in her food that would disgust her?
Oh gosh, I suppose not.
When gathered around the Christmas table with the family, how did the yearly practice of opening up old wounds go?
How did it go? How did the opening up all wounds?
Okay, don't worry, ma'am. Would you like to come over and join our small gathering of people in a very dark room around an object? We will light that object, and then we will sing an ancient chant. We will extinguish the fire, and then plunge a knife into it. Or are you just not in the mood for a birthday cake?
No, I'm not, thank you.
Is there an elegant way to smell fingers? Oh, clearly not.
Good morning, Darren Simpson. How may I assist you?
Hello, I'm calling you from the Senseless Bureau, and I'm Agent 3146, and I would like to just ask you a few questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Yes.
Why do you think it took so long for humans to put 4 wheels on luggage?
I wouldn't be sure, sir.
Are Kim, Courtney, and Chloe worse than the KKK?
Yes.
Okay.
She said yes.
If you agree that money can't buy happiness, don't you think that it is more comfortable to cry in an Audi rather than on a bike? Can we agree that there is no cool way to chase a bouncing ping pong ball?
Yes.
Have you ever enjoyed a glass of wine on the toilet?
No.
If Gillette made toilet paper, do you realize that we would be up to 4 or 5 ply by now?
Okay.
What is a better feeling, true love or when the waiter arrives with the food?
You're really asking me this question.
Yeah, I just need to know these answers.
When the food arrives.
And in Back to the Future, they said we would have a flying car by 2015. Are you nervous that we won't make it? Because it's 2013 and all we've managed to perfect was a blanket with sleeves.
I think you're gonna make it.
Can we just have a moment of silence for all the games of Jenga that earthquakes have ruined?
Okay.
Perfect. And how did you manage to get the body of an Olympic athlete's mom?
I don't have it.
Okay, and how exciting would cycling be if they said, okay, everybody can use drugs?
Well, I wouldn't be excited.
Do you think Michael Bublé has ever said, I'm going to take a Bublé bath?
Yes.
Excellent.
And she went back to bed.
You were fantastic.
Thank you, Sam.
Welcome to Suncoast Tenant Towers. Can you speak on my direct call?
You're speaking to Agent 3146 from the Senseless Bureau, and I just need to ask you a few questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Oh, God. Okay.
Do you think that Taylor Swift should come to grips with writing a song entitled Maybe I'm the Problem?
Who is Taylor Swift?
Okay, not to worry. Do you ever think they will rename pistachios to wood clams?
Maybe.
If you see someone crying, do you know you should not say to them, is it because of your haircut?
Oh, my word. I don't know. I guess it depends.
Have you ever had to explain the difference between a butt dial and a booty call to your grandmother?
Hell, no, never.
Okay. Do you realize that when friends talk about you, they don't start with, the last time we saw our hero?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever noticed that rich people's houses look like where poor people get married?
No, not really.
If you're not supposed to abuse cough syrup, why does it come with a tiny plastic shot
Oh,
glass?
my word. Okay. Sorry. No.
Would it bother you if Yahoo and Google merged and called themselves Yahoogle?
That would be really nice. That's actually a good idea.
Did the important lesson that kids learned this Christmas is that Father Christmas loves rich kids more?
No,
Oh, man.
that can be true.
Oh,
And to fight obesity, should we not make the entrances to fast food restaurants a treadmill going in the opposite direction?
In a way, but hey, it's people's choice.
Do you realize that we are only 10 years away from having grannies named Brittany?
Brittany? Oh, yeah, she is getting old, eh?
Do you ever get halfway through eating a horse and think to yourself, I'm not as hungry as I thought I was?
I don't know.
Has anyone ever told you that your breath smells like a stale aquarium tank?
No. Is that what he's saying right now?
oh.
But because it doesn't smell like... no, it doesn't.
And boom goes the dynamite. That was one that you put down on.
Hello?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Agent 41693227. I'm calling from the Census Bureau. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds. Are you good?
Yes?
Ma'am, when you celebrate Christmas at your stepdad's house, do you realize that you are the leftovers?
I didn't realize that.
Do you sometimes eat baby food to justify messing your pants?
No.
Why do women wear watches when there's a perfectly good clock on the stove?
Okay. I don't know.
Have you realized that before you cry, do you take into account how ugly it is going to make you look?
No, I do not.
Why does toilet paper need to have commercials?
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't need to
I don't know.
advertise. Is there nothing more frightening than making eye contact with somebody in a shopping mall kiosk?
No.
If you ate yourself, would you become twice as big or disappear completely?
Disappear?
Calling someone unconventionally beautiful, isn't that just a long way of saying brunette?
Oh.
I wouldn't know.
Who was the brave soul to be the first test subject for the suppository?
Oh.
She's
Don't
checked
know.
out. She's checked out.
Oh, she's
And why does Jacob Zuma always talk like he's explaining a card trick?
Yes.
That is the best question.
That's
of
my
all time.
question. You know what I'm saying? That is my
It's
question.
so true.
It is.
Escalating Hotel, good morning.
Good morning, madam. I'm Agent 31297635. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. Would you mind spending 30 seconds with me just to answer a few questions for your country?
No, not at all.
Have you ever followed cops around all day just to let them know how it feels?
No.
Have you ever used your old TV as a stand for the new TV?
No.
Did your granny ever tell you this? You feed a fever, you starve a cold, and flu, right?
No, my granny never told me that.
Have you heard of a thing called the devil's Oreo?
No.
That's when you poop all around the toilet seat and then you close it.
Oh,
I've never heard of that, sir.
Have you ever been so drunk that your autocorrect on your iPhone gives up?
No.
Are you wearing white underwear today? And if so, why are you so optimistic?
No.
Instead of flashing your pearly whites, do you flash your perky peaches?
No.
Ma'am, tell me honestly, do you ever like to go to Woolworths and you put size small shirts on the size large hanger and watch the disappointment on the woman's face when she comes out of the changing room?
No, I don't do that.
Do you think the number 0 is jealous of number 8's figure?
No.
The last time you said to someone, it's not you, it's me. Be honest. It really was them, hey?
It was them, yeah.
And you were just lying, right?
Yes.
Do you ever roar like a lion at the zoo just to see the look on a giraffe's face?
No, I don't.
How long does it take for a giraffe to vomit?
I have no idea. A while, I guess.
Do you treat your body like a temple or a house above a liquor store? Who has better grammar? Your grandma or your grandpa?
Grandma?
Do you think there should be a regulation on Simba chips and push-up bras? Because when you open either of them, they're half full.
No.
And tell me, the last time you ate at an all-you-can-eat buffet, what was the ratio of your satisfaction to your shame?
Okay. Sir, I'm really sorry, but I don't have time for this.
But
oh, that's beautiful. That last one specifically. Give you a 9.
I like the Simba chip one the best. It's true, man. It's very, very true. Well, good morning, Trevor. My name is Agent 31762182, and I'm calling you from the Census Bureau, and I need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
It's okay.
Does your dog ever get sick of peanut butter?
No, I haven't tried it.
How old were you when you found out that dinosaurs were an internet hoax?
They're not an internet host.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Who has the worst first hour at work? The guy who washes high-rise building windows or the guy who empties the portaloos after a Kaizer Chiefs Orlando Pirates derby at Soccer City?
The guy who washes the spot after the derby.
Does your GPS sound like your mom when she's disappointed with you?
Yes.
Have you ever tried land sushi,
No, I haven't.
which is raw beef wrapped in garden weeds?
No.
If you had discovered that you'd eaten horse meat, would you have preferred it to be Seabiscuit, Black Beauty, or London News?
London News.
Are you looking forward to 2059 when she will be referred to as Grandma Gaga?
No. I'm not looking forward to that.
What does the temperature have to be for you to wear socks with your sandals?
Oh,
I cannot work socks with the sandals.
Is wearing pajamas in public the perfect way of saying, I have given up?
No, it's not.
Do you think the citizens of the Ottoman Empire would be embarrassed that their entire civilization became synonymous with a rectangular footstool?
Yeah, they will.
And if you met Pete, would you do things for his sake?
No.
nice.
I wouldn't do things for Pete's sake.
Would you buy an iPod from Apple that switched from happy to sad music called the iPolar?
No, I wouldn't.
And how do you grow sesame plants if we always eat the seeds?
They should be very scarce, eh?
Are you answering slowly because you were recently concussed?
No, I'm thinking before I answer.
Do you still have to read the instructions on a shampoo bottle?
No.
Okay, when I became
Oh.
insulting, he had enough. He was willing to humor me in the meantime.
I like that. That was good.
No, for Pete's sake.
Hello.
What is your name, ma'am?
Khomotso.
Good. My name is Agent 312695, and I'm calling you from the Census Bureau, and I just need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Okay.
When do you think South Africa will gain independence from England?
We have.
Instead of 140 characters, do you think your tweets should be limited to your IQ number?
No.
If you work in adult world, can any of your emails be classified NSFW?
Can they be declared?
Don't worry. If Harry Potter can perform magic, why does he still wear glasses?
Good question. I don't know.
If a tree falls on a woman and there is no one around to hear it, what was the tree doing in the kitchen?
I don't know.
What's worse, terrorism or websites that play random music?
Terrorism, obviously.
Are the two things that you've learned from Law and Order is that if you jog in a park in the morning, you will discover a body, but if you jog in a park at night, you will become that body.
That's good.
Both, I would say.
For all of the people who doubted you as a kid, Khomotso, have you ever phoned them to congratulate them
Congratulate them for what?
for it coming true?
No, they were not right.
What's the name of the yoga pose where you are crouched over a counter stuffing your mouth with cheese?
I don't think that's a yoga move.
When you see a guy walking 3 dogs at once, do you ever think to yourself, wow, this guy must be really blind?
Yeah, me too.
Hello?
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm well, and you?
Good. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I'm Agent 413296. I just need 30 seconds of your time to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Okay.
Am I the only one who wishes that Mr. Mumford had a vasectomy?
Yes.
Do you think the fact that axe handles are made of wood, isn't that the ultimate FU to trees?
Yes.
Are you a little bit confused with these questions?
Just a little bit, yes.
Do you know that the guy who invented the mohawk was actually just trying to get his sideburns the same length?
No, I did not know that.
Should we use border collies to patrol our borders?
Border who?
Don't worry. Are old people in Mexico called senior citizens? Sorry.
I don't know.
With the popularity of brunch, do you think Sunch or Linna will ever catch on?
Punch or Lina?
Yes.
I don't think so, no.
How many times a week do marijuana and cheese curls make an appearance on your shopping list?
They don't make it onto my shopping list.
In a Mother of the Year contest, would you beat Casey Anthony?
Don't know who that is.
When someone tells you the last thing they'd ever want to do is hurt you, do you question why that's on their to-do list in the first place?
I've never looked at it that way.
Ma'am, be honest with me. Are you the type of person who counts the person in front of you's items in the 10 items or less queue? I do.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Do you keep forgetting to buy Worcester sauce because you don't know how to spell it on your shopping list?
I don't know how to spell it. No.
And then you get down and go, oh, what is that? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
How long have you had the nickname Tugboat? Hello?
Yeah, that was classic.
Hello?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Agent 41329667. I'm calling you from the Senseless Bureau. I just need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Okay.
Should Energade promote that they are the preferred bottle for when you need to pee in the car?
No.
Would you watch a TV show where people try to figure out what killed adorable animals called Topsy?
No.
Is the closest most women get to telling another woman that they hate them is not helping them look for the earring that they just dropped.
Oh.
Yes.
Have you found that jogging is much more fun when you don't do it?
Yes.
Ma'am, do you wax your upper lip?
Wow.
No.
Because I can detect the faint sound of a moustache rustling up against the phone.
No.
Ma'am, don't worry. It doesn't make you any less of a woman, just a bit more of a man.
Are you serious?
Do you think that people on Twitter who do not use punctuation deserve the longest sentence ever?
Yes.
Have you ever had to return a pair of sneakers because you were unable to sneak around in them?
No.
How long have you been referred to as a human disaster?
Wow.
I haven't.
Do numbers that are divisible by 2 seem odd to you?
Yes.
And tell me in 5 words or less whether or not ducks practice their human faces in photos.
I don't think they do that.
Would you like to see them make a polygraph that actually sets your pants on fire?
No.
Because I know I would. Liar, liar. Would you like to play radio station roulette?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Okay, let me explain. This is where each person in the car randomly picks a radio station, and whoever's radio station lands on a radio station playing Taylor Swift has to kill themselves.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't play that.
Please pick one of the 3. Is your lovemaking style forlorn, melancholic, or spastic?
Wow.
Yes, wow.
Welcome to Coastal and Towers. Good morning, just maybe.
I'm Agent 31926. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a few questions for your country.
Fine, things how are we doing, sir?
Do girls call you Adobe Updater because you ask her once a week, but it never works?
Sorry, sir?
To conserve water, have you ever just washed the 2 fingers that you use when you go to the toilet?
I'm trying to understand what you mean by that, sir.
How can Old Spice be my favorite deodorant, yet my worst Spice Girl?
I'm listening. What is in connection with, sir?
Do you know that any hedge can be a maze if you are drunk enough?
I'm sorry to say, sir, but I'm not interested on the question. I'd rather focus on what you really wanted from me.
Okay. Well, look, what I want to do, I want to open up a nightclub called Mullet, right? You understand?
I'm listening.
It's a secret nightclub built in the rear of a hardware store where people have to walk through the business in the front to get to the party at the back.
Are you trying to get that from the hotel, so from anywhere? How is it in connection with the hotel then?
Do your friends refer to you as Mr. Know-It-Some?
Your call is at the hotel, as I answered earlier on. So I'm not sure where you're getting to with that.
Okay, well, I just want to know, aren't squirrels nothing but TV for the homeless people?
Oh, man.
Hello. Who are we speaking to?
You're speaking to Agent 4193762.
Oh, my word.
Would you like to watch a montage of all the high fives that you have missed in your life?
No.
That would be cool.
Would you?
Now that you're an adult, how often do you run with scissors just because you can?
I don't know. Can't say. I do sometimes, though, hey? Because I can.
Are you rebellious enough to use a beach towel in your bathroom?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I do.
Do you think you have finally arrived when you have a waiting room in your house?
Not really.
And if you think you're lonely, what about teenage magicians?
What? Oh, man.
Yeah. If makeup sex is the best part of getting into a fight, why has EFC never broadcast that portion of the event?
God, I don't know, hey. I don't know.
There,
For a minute there, I thought it'd be
Jesus.
someone else's turn.
But good question, though, Henry.
That was awesome.
Lagoon Beach Hotel, good morning. Desmond speaking. How can I serve?
Good morning, sir. I'm Agent 319625 from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a couple of questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds, okay?
Okay, sir.
Instead of asking your friends to help you move, have you ever thought of just asking the moving guys to be your friends?
I'm confused.
What would be your advice if I'm addicted to quitting things?
No, I'm not very good in that.
Did you know that Julius Malema refuses to play snakes and ladders because he says that it's too realistic?
People say so. What can I say?
Yeah. Have you ever considered lowering your heating cost by setting parts of your house on fire?
Oh my God. That must be the most craziest thing on earth.
Do you know that massage therapy is an awesome job if you want to spend the rest of your life driving around town carrying a table?
Oh my God. who am I speaking to?
Are you so poor you are planning on taking a holiday on Google Street View this year?
These are illogical questions.
Did you know that if you actually click on the banner ad IQ test on the internet, that you've already failed?
I didn't know that. Because I don't have that time to Google on the internet and look for those banners.
Can you turn anything into a boomerang, provided that you always throw it upwards?
Just over me.
Do you want a shirt that says eat or die? Because at first it sounds rebellious, but it's actually just a reminder.
Me in particular? No, I'm fine.
Wouldn't it suck if you made mirrors for a living and you hated yourself? Are you French or just tired?
I do apologize, sir. I quickly need to run.
How many pairs of bedazzled cargo shorts do you own?
Sir, that's actually very irrelevant right now.
You know what? Hold on. I can eat a bowl of alphabet soup and crap out a more intelligent conversation than you.
That's great, sir. That's great.
He didn't deny the bedazzled cargo shorts.
No, he didn't.
Not once.
I think that's the one that that peed him off there.
Rainbow Chickens, good morning.
My name is Agent 4193-726. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a couple of questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Have you ever zoomed in really fast on Google Earth to see what skydiving feels like?
No.
Do Transformers buy life or car insurance?
Clever.
Car insurance?
How come the plot lines on the TV series The Bachelor are so unrealistic? Don't you think that a typical bachelor would sit and play FIFA 13 all day and then pick the girl with the cutest bum at the end?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right.
Do you know that you can't brag about being in a band to girls if the first word of that band is pipe?
Yeah, yes.
Isn't cleavage like the sun? You can glance at it for only a second, but with sunglasses on, you can stare at it for much longer.
No.
When someone tells you nothing rhymes with orange, don't you just want to hit them with a 4-inch door hinge?
No.
Have you ever felt the need to sometimes apologize to the toilet?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm Agent 413296. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I just need to ask you a couple of questions for your country.
Yeah.
It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, do you think God created hiccups just to remind us that he can choke us out at any time?
I don't think God wanted to do that.
Is it bad that my wife gets the Victoria's Secret catalogue every month, but she does not know it because that's Darren's secret?
I don't even know why.
Did you get exceptionally fat to make you stab-proof?
Why would you ask such a question like that, though?
Between Idols, South Africa's Got Talent, and the nightly news, isn't it safe to say that if you have not been on TV yet, that you're just not trying?
I guess so. Okay.
And if you look like your dad, does that make it awkward when you go out drinking with your alcoholic mom? Have you ever realized that no matter how good you are at tennis, you will never be better than a wall?
No.
If oranges are orange, why isn't a lemon called yellow? What's your favorite bird sport? Parrot gliding or bungee jumping?
Oh, man.
None of those.
How else can you describe lasagna other than it's a spaghetti flavored cake?
Dude, how many of these do you have? Because I'm really busy.
It is.
Okay, I've just got one more question. Which Kim do you think has a more negative effect on the world? Kim Kardashian or Kim Jong-un?
Bye.
Do you still play sports, or have you realized that you can just go out and buy the trophies?
I'm going now.
Okay, I've just got one more question. Do you know that I am sorry and I apologize mean the same thing unless you are at a funeral?
All right. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed this phone call. Thanks so much.
Oh, that was one of your good ones. That was really good.
You know what? Some very true statements in
Very
there.
true.
Very true.
Mark, hello.
Good morning, sir. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a couple of questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds.
It was so early.
There were a few questions that you failed to answer on your form.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Isn't it absurd that it takes more effort to order Chinese food than have a baby?
Is this on the census?
Yes.
Just ask that question again, please.
Okay, look, let's just move on. Do bees live by the motto, time is honey?
Time is honey. Yeah, I think so.
If you went to jail, would you start having relations with men right away, or would you play hard to get?
Oh,
I think I'd play hard to get.
And isn't downloading a meditation app for your smartphone like bringing one carrot to the bunny farm?
Yeah, you got me there, hey? Jeez, I don't know.
Don't you hate it when a question doesn't end the way at boing boing octopus?
Yeah, that boing boing octopus is a tricky one.
Do you enjoy texting random numbers with a message that says, hey, I'm outside?
No, I normally get those messages.
Have you ever justified calling out the wrong name during sex by saying you were listing possible baby names?
oh.
Yeah, baby names is a tough one there as well. Is this for the census?
Yes, it is.
Yes, well, I must have passed over these questions.
Have you ever used your tears to chase your tequila?
Oh.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, he was
I
lovely.
can swear this oak was good.
Oh, he was lovely.
He was stoned or he was drunk. I'm telling you, one of the two.
Thank you for calling Formula One Devin. Good morning. Lambo speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, sorry, what's your name?
Lambo is my name.
Hello, Numbo. How are you, Numbo?
Lambo, like Lamborghini.
My name's Audi.
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 Yes.
Oh, I'm so expensive and so fast in an Audi.
Lambo, I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Yes.
Do you own a TV? And if not, what is all your furniture pointed at?
Oh, actually, I do have a TV.
Does anything water down the word ultimate more than ultimate frisbee?
Oh, that's a very complicated question.
When you get put on hold, would you like to be put on hold with someone else who was on hold so the two of you can chat while you wait?
Oh, because this is the hotel telephone, and I can respond any call now to make bookings.
Do 5 out of 6 people enjoy Russian roulette?
Myself, I do enjoy it. Russian roulette. I like it.
Is clapping high-fiving yourself for someone else's achievements?
let me understand if this is an investigation that you're trying to have the findings.
How many more Fast and Furious movies until it's just a steroid junkie screaming in unison?
I only watched Fast and Furious only once, and I didn't even finish it, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Do you think dogs think we are lazy because we poop in the same place all the time?
No, dogs themselves are lazy because they used to sleep next to their owners.
Would you consider yourself a fan of the Mexican boy band One Direction?
I don't even know that band.
Don't you think Novak Djokovic looks like Pierce Spies before USN got involved?
I don't know about that.
Do you think heroin feels like the brief moment of silence between co-workers describing their weddings?
I know nothing about that.
Why do women take a long time applying makeup to their lips, eyes, cheeks, nose, their entire face, and totally ignore their ears?
Sure, that one I know nothing about.
And don't you think it would make watching 10-pin bowling more interesting if they played it uphill?
Can't we just stop it because I have a guest in front of me?
Good morning, welcome to Bridge Hotel, Willie Lake. Should I speak? May I help you?
It's Agent 31796 from the Senseless Bureau. And I just need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
All right, sir.
When crickets make a bad joke, do they hear humans talking?
I don't know, sir.
And shouldn't guys with popped collars smear their faces with Preparation H so they can both smell and look like an ass?
Can I help you, sir?
How are you enjoying the drug-free version of the Tour de France?
Can I help you, sir?
Sure. Do you think that Mr. Min has OCD?
I don't know, sir. I'm not sure.
And would you ever consider teaching your lap dog to lap dance?
I don't know, sir.
A pig's orgasm lasts 30 minutes and a lion mates 50 times a day. What would you rather be, a lion or a pig?
What?
Do you say the cup is only half full or the cup is half empty?
Half empty. Half empty.
Well, may I suggest you buy a smaller bra then?
Thank you.
Oh, shame.
What a lovely lady.
She was
huh?
so sweet.
She just laughed at absolutely
Yeah.
everything. Oh, what a beauty.
Hello?
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm well, and you?
Good, thank you. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a few questions. It'll only take about 30 seconds for your country.
Okay.
Ma'am, at some point we will be able to communicate with animals, and they're going to ask us about zoos. What would you say to them?
Well, I actually don't like zoos, actually. So I don't think they would be mad at me.
Do you think fish laugh at us when they see us trying to swim?
No.
Do you think if you feed bacon to pigs, you will get better tasting bacon?
Wow. No, I don't think so.
And please tell me this, how does a cheese grater make the cheese greater?
It doesn't. It just grates the cheese.
When life gives you melons, do you understand that you probably have dyslexia?
No. No.
And if Gillette made toilet paper, do you realize we would be up to 4 or 5 ply by now?
Oi.
Yeah, I suppose.
And do you know that you can save a lot of money on your car insurance by putting it in reverse and fleeing the scene?
Okay.
Look, I can sense you scared to answer that question. However, which one of these is more difficult to accomplish? The Comrades Marathon or the Twilight movie marathon?
Well, I'm a Twilight fan, so the Comrades, I'd say.
And does the small of your back hurt the big of your front?
No. How's this for my country?
Ma'am, these are just questions that you forgot to answer on the Senseless.
Okay.
All right. Does your pet butterfly have a tattoo of you on its lower thorax?
No.
Man.
Would you support funding a study on how to add a snooze button to roosters?
No.
Do you think the early bird waits in his car for 20 minutes so he does not seem desperate?
No, I don't think the
We've all
elevator
done
does
it.
that.
Okay. Hold on. This is a serious survey, ma'am.
Doesn't sound serious. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Are baby showers a going away party for your dreams?
No.
Forget about the gun laws, ma'am. Shouldn't we be more focused on a law about who can own an acoustic guitar? I'd support that.
Yeah.
That would be a good law, yes.
And would you buy, oops, I threw up on my hair last night, shampoo?
Oh, man.
I would, yes.
Okay, and answer me this. Why is it rude to ask a woman how much she weighs, yet romantic to sweep her off her feet and silently estimate for yourself?
Yeah, I think do it silently, hey?
Now, while we can all agree that what Kim and Kanye called their baby was awful, but can we all agree that what Paula Dean is going to call that baby will be even worse?
That's beautiful. That was good.
It's one of our favorites. It really is.
Welcome to the Pavilion Hotel. Gerald speaking. How may I direct your call?
Hi, I'm Agent 3129763, and I'm calling from the Census Bureau. I just need to ask you a few questions for your country.
Sure, no problem.
Would you watch more tennis if they replaced the ball boys with golden retrievers?
Sorry?
Would you watch more tennis if they replaced the ball boys with golden retrievers?
I don't watch tennis.
Isn't autocorrect on your phone like the kid in your class who got one right and now he won't stop raising his hand?
Okay.
Can't you help your kids with any question by just telling them how to spell Google?
I don't have kids, so I wouldn't know.
Do you think at the PETA organization they have accidentally said in a meeting, let's kill two birds with one stone?
I don't know which organization that is, sir.
If robbers ever broke into your house, would you just laugh and search with them?
No.
Did you know that you don't have to be a cat to enjoy leaving dead birds on your neighbor's doorstep?
No.
Have you ever wondered how many times you dried your face with a part of the towel you dried your butt with?
Oh, no.
No, I don't wonder that.
If robbers ever broke into your house, would you just laugh and search with them?
If robbers,
Yeah.
I live in a flat, so I highly doubt anybody will break into my flat.
When you see people in floods, crying, standing on their roof, don't you wonder if they know that they are just making it worse?
Now I'm wondering. Okay. Your next question, sir?
If milk is supposed to be kept cold, how do boobs work?
No.
I'm not quite sure.
And that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes, Senseless, could I help you?
Hi, yes please, how are you?
Well, and you?
Good, is this guest relations?
Guest services.
I was just wondering about availability for Thursday next week.
How many of you would that be for?
Just one.
One person.
Yeah.
$1,299 including breakfast.
Tell me, do you believe that the shin bone is just a device for finding furniture in the dark?
Excuse me?
Do you believe the shin bone is just a device for finding furniture in the dark?
Are you looking for accommodation or you asking me general knowledge questions, sir?
Bit of both.
No. Okay, I deal with accommodation only. I don't deal with general knowledge. I've got other customers in front of me that I need to tend to. If you need accommodation, you want to book a room, I'm willing to do that for you,
Yes.
but I'm not answering any questions.
I'm just making
You can call our
conversation.
reservations tomorrow. They open 8 to 5. I've got information that we do have availability at 1,299 a room per night.
Have you ever walked down aeroplane tarmac stairs and pretended you were one of the Beatles?
To be honest with you, you're asking me some questions that's got nothing to do with accommodation.
All right. And
Bookings, we give you information.
gotcha.
And we don't answer any other questions apart from that.
I'm with you.
Okay.
But would you like to see flavored gloves for dentists?
Excuse me?
Would you like to see dentists start wearing flavored gloves?
Thank you, sir. You know what? I'm going to end this call. I've got guests in front of me, and I think you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
Guest services, I'm going to help you.
The rude man.
Excuse me? Look, sir, you want accommodation, but you ask me things off the map.
Yeah. What's your name?
And I've got other guests to attend to,
Hold
so
on.
you're taking my time up by
Hey.
talking other things.
Hold on. What's your name?
My name is Mark. So
Okay.
how can I help you?
Okay, I want to know. If you meet a mermaid, how can you tell if she's a real
Listen,
blonde?
I'm going to
How can you tell if she's a natural blonde?
put a stop to this. If you call again, we're going to reject your calls. But now I think you're insane. Why don't you go find that mermaid and go swim with it?
Wow.
Your services, I'm going to help you?
Is that Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Listen, mate, I don't have time for you.
Um,
Right? You are one of the persons, you're not like, that you really want accommodation.
I do. I want to book 5 rooms.
Okay, give me your contact details and I'll get our reservations to call you back. And please, don't try anything further. I've got your number.
Mark, stop running your mouth, because if you don't stop, I'm going to make you a trending topic on Twitter. Hashtag dead Mark.
I've got your number.
That's fine. You can
I've
have my
got your
number.
number.
Did you get really fat to make yourself stab-proof?
Look, if you whack it, I can hear that voice. And you're trying to whack me, man. I caught you.
Hey, buddy.
I caught you, man. You didn't get me.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Mark, how you,
No,
my man?
look, I listen to you every night. Now I realize who this guy is. You try to whack me, yeah?
My man.
You know what? Malachi is going to pick it up on his BlackBerry and he's going to tell me, that's here, you got whacked.
That's right.
Yep.
There you go. Angry Mark from Guest
shame.
Relations.
But he held on.
Yeah.
He did. He held it together very nicely.
No, he did.
Yes.
He did.
Sure. Sure, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Hello, Namsa speaking.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Well, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Good, good.
Yeah, I'm great. And you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. I'm great, thanks. And you?
Okay. I've already answered that question. I'm good. You?
I'm fine, thanks. Okay, ma'am, I'm phoning you from the Census Bureau. My name is Agent 319628T, and I need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Okay.
Okay, do you think they will ever make a Transformers movie that transforms into a better movie?
No, I don't think so.
If steroids are illegal for athletes, shouldn't Photoshop be illegal for models?
Nice.
Yes.
That makes sense, I guess.
Can you buy anything at a hardware store without looking like you are getting ready to take hostages?
No.
Got the rope? Ma'am, do you use breath mints?
Sometimes, I guess.
Well, do you know that breath mints are just masking the fact that your mouth is slowly dying?
No, I did not know that.
Do you think clouds look down on us and say things like, that one's shaped like an idiot?
No, I don't think the clouds are doing that.
If I was in the Miss SA pageant, could my talent be leaving a party without saying goodbye to anyone? It's you and I, Sam.
What is this about, sir?
Ma'am, it's a census surveys for your country. With all the times that you have stopped soda fizz from overflowing, do you consider that good practice for anything else?
Oh, wow.
No.
Why do I see all these studies being done about how bad Coke is for your teeth when a lead pipe could be worse? But I don't see any studies about that. It's true. It's true.
I don't know.
Ma'am, don't you hate sitting on the toilet and it's all pips and no Gladys Knight?
Darren?
Are you serious, sir?
Ma'am, this is for your country.
What does that have to do with my country? What I do on the toilet?
I just get given the questions, ma'am.
Wow. Okay. Can I not answer that one?
That's your prerogative.
Okay.
Okay, why don't they just have mint-flavored gum anymore? Why do all the flavors have to have stripper names? Like Cherry Blossom.
I'm not too familiar with what the strippers are called, sir.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. I think she probably isn't.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Welcome to the Pavilion Hotel. Gerald speaking of it. Direct your call.
Hi, I'm Agent 31926T, and I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Yes, sir.
If Steve Jobs was such a genius, why is my iPhone power cord so short?
Sorry?
How do you feel knowing that every 5 seconds, at least 4 seconds has just passed?
I don't know. Pretty awful.
Is boxing such a great sport because it is the only sport that can spontaneously happen during another sport?
No.
And do you agree that chairs are nothing but one-person benches?
Probably.
And would you lick your own toilet seat or hotel remote?
Oh.
And if we had to give one province to China, which one would you choose?
Why would you want to give a province to China?
If we were in debt?
Northern Cape.
Northern Cape. Okay, I tend to agree with you. Are you conventional beauty or prison beauty?
Prison beauty.
Have you reached the age where your bladder is your alarm clock?
No.
And what would a penguin look like if you took his tuxedo off?
Look like a plucked penguin.
And did you know that when the box says 3 to 4 years, that it is not how long it should take to put it together?
I figured that much.
And can you drink water knowing that it is a snowman's blood?
Oh, man.
Water doesn't actually come from the snow, but drink it anyway.
And how many licks of your lips would it take to get to the center of your mouth?
You can't lick your lips to get to the center of your mouth. Your mouth is on the inside.
But just what if?
I don't know.
2. Okay,
That was hundreds of questions.
That was a total of 13 questions.
So epic fail.
GPA Cosmetics, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. My name is Agent 319265B. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I just need to ask you a few questions for your country. It'll only take about 5 seconds, okay?
Can I put you through to somebody that can help you, maybe, sir? Because I'm on the switchboard.
Ma'am,
and I have
look,
to
ma'am,
yes.
it's going to take five seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Do you agree that stalking is when two people go on a long walk together, but only one knows about it?
I have no idea.
Do you believe that buckies are the mullets of automobiles, short in the front and long at the back?
No.
Of all the possible utensils that could have been invented to eat rice, how did 2 sticks win?
I wouldn't know anything about that, sir.
Okay. Would you agree childhood is like being drunk? Everyone remembers what you did except you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Do you have a hard time understanding how fish don't get lost in the ocean?
It's not something that I've thought about.
Do you hate it when funerals are like at 9 or 10 a.m. because you are not a morning person?
No, I don't have issues with funerals being that early.
Okay. Now, if there isn't a Chinese millionaire out there who hasn't changed his name to Cha-Ching, I just don't see the point of money.
I am working on the switchboard, and I don't have time for this.
Okay, just put all your calls on hold for the next 10 seconds, because if actions speak louder than words, why is the pen mightier than the sword?
I don't know.
And do you like sleeping because it's like being dead without the commitment?
Oh.
Sleeping is better, yes.
And when someone hands you a drink in a martini glass, aren't they really just saying, here, spill this on yourself for me?
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Ma'am, can I blow your mind?
That would be very interesting at this point.
Okay, when you're stressed, all right, you eat things like biscuits, cake, and ice cream. Why?
I don't know for the sugar.
Because stressed, spelled backwards, is desserts. Kapow!
I don't think so.
It is. No, it is. Look at it.
No, it's
Look
not.
at it.
No.
It is.
I think maybe check your facts before you actually call people and make a fool of yourself, and you're doing this for the country, apparently.
Okay, well, look, this
Wow.
conversation is over.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Have yourself a wonderful day.
And to you too.
Okay,
Bye.
there's a phone call coming.
Well, she got you good, hey?
You know what? But she called me on something that was absolutely correct.
Yes.
Dessert spelled backwards is stressed. Vice versa.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me on it.
I just like the fact that she got you.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, she did.
Hello?
Good morning, sir. I'm calling you from the Senseless Bureau. I just need about 30 seconds of your time for your country, please.
Not a problem.
So, do you think we should have a female president to jumpstart the economy because we would only have to pay her 70% of the current salary?
No.
Have you ever tried to take years off your appearance by wearing a bib?
Not at all.
And if Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus were drowning, would you rather go to McDonald's or KFC?
I don't think this stuff has anything to do with me. Sorry.
Do you think that Jamaicans only talk like that when tourists are around?
Wow.
There you go. He wasn't tolerating this at all.
Oh, good for him.
Hello?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Ma'am, I just want to find out if you have 30 seconds for me, please, to answer some questions for your country.
Okay.
All right. Do you freak out your neighbors by changing your Wi-Fi name to NSA?
No.
Did you know that the best way to avoid a cold is by washing your hands and never having children?
That's probably right.
Ma'am, is your midsection best described as a muffin top or a busted can of biscuits?
Nice.
Wow. No, I don't know.
Do you still use the steering lock to protect your car just in case the 90s decide to break in?
Nice. Nice.
I saw one.
No.
And isn't it pretty that Chinese people made a language entirely out of tattoos?
That's very good.
Have you found the most successful form of birth control is your personality?
Wow.
No.
Would you watch a How It's Made episode on how it's made is made?
No.
Do you agree that unless you fall off the treadmill and smash your face, losing all your teeth, no one wants to hear about your workout?
I agree, yes.
And how long did it take you to work out that I'll scratch your back if you scratch my back does not really work with dogs?
Never thought of that.
And do you think we would find more missing children if we put their pictures not on milk cartons, but on T-shirts of big-breasted women?
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Oh, she's not going to be a part of that question.
No.
Welcome to Current Court Marine Parade. I'm speaking. I'm assist you.
I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I just need 30 seconds of your time to ask you some questions for your country.
That's okay.
Why does toilet paper need a commercial?
Why the toilet paper?
Need a commercial?
because it's in demand.
If you ate yourself, would you become twice as big or disappear completely?
I can't eat myself. How can you eat yourself? You can't eat yourself.
Okay. Have you ever wanted to get into a taxi and shout, "Follow that car"?
No, because the shark, it can only move on the water, so the kite it can only move on the road or on the dry ground.
Why is it that an angry woman can pack up everything that she owns in 1 hour, but takes her a week to pack for a holiday?
Okay, because she wants to take everything in an hour, that means she is angry. So for holiday, she wants to take everything, then pack everything nicely. So when she is angry, she just put the stuff anyhow.
Is dried fruit the same as biltong for vegetarians?
I can say yes.
And if blondes have more fun, why aren't there any blonde clowns?
I'm not sure about that.
With a language like French, why doesn't France have a population like China?
Because they manage to control their population. That's why they've got a less population than China.
Is your body a temple or a maximum security prison for fat?
I regard it as a maximum facility for fat.
And what's that plan for that tooth of yours that looks like it's photobombing the two other teeth?
I'm not sure about that.
What do you find more scary? Spiders, snakes, or white girls with cornrows?
A white girl with cornrows.
Do you agree that the days of good grammar has went?
Yes, I agree.
And isn't marriage just betting someone half your stuff that you will love them forever?
Yes.
Is the only time your wife runs her fingers through your hair is when she cleans the shower drain?
Oh.
Yes.
Don't you think it's weird that we are all here because of boners?
Yes, I think so too.
Why?
Because we are here for money. That's when we get good
Bonus.
money.
No, I'm not saying a bonus. I'm saying boners.
Burner. What?
Erections.
Wow. Yes, it's for true. We are here for it because without it, so. I
think it's one of our best sets of questions.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to know what he said when he was putting the phone down there.
Southern Sun, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Agent 41629. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. Can I just ask you a couple of questions for your country? It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Yes.
Ma'am, is there nothing more frightening than making eye contact with the obey your body people at a mall?
Obey your body.
Yes.
Are they the people just standing around in the mall, sir?
Yes.
What, selling something?
The Dead Sea stuff.
Oh, yes. Yes, I try not to make eye contact.
If a woman named Reese was having trouble eating soup, would you help Reese with a spoon?
I would not reach to the spoon, yes.
Did you quit chasing your dreams because you are in no shape to be running?
I'm in pretty good shape, thank you.
Okay. By the way, ma'am, if you don't want to answer any question, you are fully within your rights to press number 7 on your keypad.
And what will that get rid of you?
No, it will just mean you don't want to answer the question.
Okay.
Are you the kind of person who leaves a message before the beep?
Nice.
I press 7.
Which pants are you wearing today? Smarty or fancy?
Smarty.
Pants. I'm not wearing pants.
Okay. Have smartphones totally ruined the fun of pushing a fully clothed person into a swimming pool? That's true, man.
Yes, they have.
I've got my phone. No, wait. Do you agree wine improves with age? The older you get, the more you like it.
That could be true. Yes, yes.
Mirrors don't lie, but aren't you glad they can't laugh either?
Sometimes, yes.
Do you think that whoever named the seesaw probably never got a chance to name anything ever again?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you want your teeth to be so white that they drive a Jaguar?
Darren.
Only whites drive Jags.
I'm a bit confused. I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember that time you threw a boomerang 17 years ago and it never came back? How do you not live in constant fear?
I don't.
And for Halloween, have you ever thought of just talking total garbage to strangers and just going as the internet?
That's a good idea.
Is the worst thing about having ADD and OCD is that you forget to wash your hands 50 times a day?
Is that the worst thing?
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before something can be labeled idiot-proof, do they always run it by you?
Oh, wow.
There's the 7. And the put down. Boom goes the dynamite.
Thank you for calling Hotel 64 Gordon. First thing I assist you.
Good morning. I'm Agent 4193625. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I just need to ask you a couple questions for your country.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had to explain to a grandparent what a sausage fest means?
Oh.
I've never done that before, sir.
Okay, when you have your oil changed, do you need proof because you've been hurt by oils before?
Excuse me? Yeah.
When your dog is twitching in his sleep, do you think he is fighting off Korean chefs?
Oh, man. Oh.
Okay.
Did you know that if you play jazz backwards, you get slightly better jazz? It's true. It's 100% true.
I'm really not sure about that.
And how does it feel that everyone that ever loved you was wrong?
Wow.
I feel hurt.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
And do you believe that Crocs are shoes for people who have given up?
Yes.
No.
Do you think it should be illegal for eye surgeons to have a waiting room full of out-of-focus magazines?
No, I don't.
Did you ever think that crazy glue is just glue that is going through some stuff right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't CPR just kissing someone goodbye?
Kind of, yeah.
Don't you think tree houses are really insensitive? It's like killing someone and then getting one of his friends to hold him.
No, I don't think so.
And are toasters like tanning beds for bread?
Wow. I'm really not sure about that.
And
there we go.
That was the end for him. I didn't even count those.
Lovely.
Thank you for phoning Toyota's Hotel Funders.
Hi, I'm calling you from the Senseless Bureau. I'm Agent 31926. I just need to ask you a few questions for your country.
Yes.
Have you ever dropped the soap just out of curiosity to see what would happen?
Yes, I have.
You have. You've dropped the soap just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that Steven Tyler dresses like a human dream catcher?
Steven Tyler, who is that?
Okay, he's a lead singer from a band called Aerosmith.
Okay.
And also a judge on like X Factor or Idols or something.
Okay. Well, I'm not a follower of idols and all that stuff, unfortunately.
Okay, and isn't it a shame that our kids will never experience the terror of calling their crush and having her father answer the phone?
Well, to be honest with you, I can't comment on something that I'm not familiar with.
Have you ever started to lick the dentist's finger while they're in your mouth?
No, vile man.
of course, there's a possibility that you can do that.
And were you once a people person, then people just ruined that for you.
Come on, man. Your questions are something are so weird, man.
Well, how do you identify athlete's foot?
Their foot. Well, to me, they are the same. There's no difference between the athlete's foot and my foot.
Okay, well, to give you the answer to the question, it's at the end of athlete's leg.
Okay.
What's the right age to tell your dog he was adopted?
Oh, no.
No, I don't know.
And if a cow laughed real hard, would milk come out of its nose?
No.
And did you know that condoms are 99% effective, the pill is 99% effective, and Crocs are 100% effective?
Yeah, that one I knew it.
You knew that. And do you often sneak booze into work via your stomach?
I don't drink, but normally some guys, they can do that. I believe those who drink, they can do that.
Can you say, I won a math debate 3 times for me very quickly, please?
Darren.
Okay, I won a math debate. I won a math debate. I won a math debate. I want a master debate. I want a...
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'd have dumped you then as well.
I think on the 4th time he realized what was totally happening right there. There you go.
Sunny Ridge Hotel, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm calling you from the Senseless Bureau. I just need to take about 30 seconds of your time to ask you some questions for your country.
Yes, sir.
Okay. May I have your gender, please?
Female?
You are female.
Yes.
Right, okay. Ma'am, isn't cleavage like the sun? You can glance at it for only a second, but with sunglasses on, you can stare at it for much longer.
Oh.
I guess.
Is yawning like your body's way of saying 20% left on battery?
Yes.
Do you hate it when the black jelly bean turns out to be licorice and not grape?
Yes.
Not really. It doesn't matter.
My worst.
Is your mom trying to learn to use Facebook like watching the raptors try open doors in Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I suppose.
And if ghosts can walk through walls, why don't they fall through floors?
Oh, good
Good
point.
question. I've never thought of that.
And is the invention of the shovel quite groundbreaking? Has your muffin top become a pound cake?
No.
And be honest here, ma'am, in your relationship, who is the more attractive one?
I think we're both attractive.
No, that wasn't the question.
Oh.
Who?
I am, I guess.
Do you think that every fish that you catch and release goes home and tells an alien abduction story?
I guess so.
And are you boycotting kids' cereal due to all the testing that they do on kids?
Nice.
I didn't know they tested on kids.
But of course they must.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I actually never thought that they would be testing cereal on kids.
Have to. And don't you wish producers would bring Tom Cruise a role where he is the second best at something?
That would be interesting to see, I must say.
You are jealous because of what supermodels look like, right?
Not necessarily, but okay. Go on.
Do you ever think that when supermodels look at you, they are jealous because you know what cheeseburgers taste like?
Wow.
I would take pride in that, yes. I do know what they taste like.
If you motorboat a short girl, is that called jet skiing?
Nice.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Hello, good morning. Tom speaking. I'll help you.
Hi, I'm Agent 31962. I'm calling from the Census Bureau. I just need to ask you a few questions for your country, okay?
Yes.
When somebody yells stop, do you think it's in the name of love? Is it hammer time? Or do you just collaborate and listen?
I collaborate and listen.
Now, chocolate comes from cocoa, which is a tree. That makes it a plant. So do you agree that chocolate is a salad?
No.
Can we just talk about the word Q, spelled Q-U-E-U-E? How many of those letters are really necessary?
How many of those letters are really necessary?
Yeah.
1.
Correct. What did Jay-Z call his girlfriend before getting married?
I don't know. I forgot.
Fiance. Are women just nature's version of a Rubik's Cube? If breaking a mirror is 7 years bad luck, then how many years bad luck is breaking a condom?
Forever. It's not bad luck, it's good luck.
Do you believe that you have not experienced true fear until a poster falls down in the middle of the night?
No.
Why is it that a dog can predict when an earthquake is about to happen, yet a doorbell on television versus an actual doorbell confuses them every time?
Because dogs are a creation of nature.
Is your favorite sex position the reverse firefighter? That's when you get... Sorry?
Did you put it again?
Is your favorite sex position the reverse firefighter?
No.
That's when you get them all hot and then jump out the window.
Nice.
I'm not sure to answer that one.
Is the Great Wall of China one of the 7 wonders because it is a Chinese product that has lasted more than a month? Have you ever had to pull yourself towards yourself and then found yourself besides yourself?
Yes, I have. This evening, actually, while I'm doing my work.
Okay, and let's be honest. Are you more careful in transporting the bottle of vodka in your car than your kids?
Yes.
Should there be birth control for men, since it makes more sense to unload a gun than shoot at a bulletproof vest? You don't think so?
Yeah, because men shouldn't be giving birth.
Okay.
I understand the question.
Wow.
Are parents nothing but human serviettes for their kids?
Yes.
And do you like to spray air freshener in the bathroom so that people will think that strawberries and cream just took a dump?
Yes, indeed.
Or do you prefer to light a match so that the next guy assumes that you poop fire?
Yeah, I think I prefer that one rather, yes.
Is there a diet pill I could take to get people to shut the hell up about CrossFit? CrossFit.
CrossFit.
He didn't put us down on that one.
I know. There were quite a few others he could have put down on, but that's the one he got fed up with.
Maybe he's one of these CrossFit junkies. I don't know.